You have been there, I've been there, where you make a project, you see it online, you think it's gonna sell really well, turns out really well, nice looking project, and then nobody buys it. I don't have to worry about that now. I've changed the way that I post my projects online, and the results are overwhelming. I hardly have time to keep up with the projects that I'm accepting, and I'm declining more projects than I ever have before. And I'm gonna tell you what I changed right after you like the video and subscribe. And if you can leave a comment, that would help out so much, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you. What I changed is, instead of offering my projects as a product, I am now offering it as a service. Anytime I'm making a project, it's a guaranteed sale, and it's a much less stressful way to make a project and choose your projects. So what do I mean by selling it as a service instead of selling it as a product? This is a product, and I am selling this product to you. I don't know what you're going to use it for whatever you want, but I'm selling you this product. But when I post it online, I am no longer saying house crate for sale. I am saying custom woodworking for sale, and my description is along the lines of, I recently made this for a customer, they really enjoyed this project, and if you're looking for something like this or something completely different, feel free to reach out and I can probably help you with whatever that is. And it's working out really well. So today we're going to be building a candle caddy. I'm going to quickly whip one out and find out all the measurements for you guys, and then I'll be sharing the measurements and doing the actual build video. It's a very simple project, and it's just a whatever shape this is plus a handle. Starting with what you're going to need. I got these handles, they're about $2.99 each at my local big box store. As you can see, they're a hammered black metal. It's like a machine hammer, it's not an actual hammer. And then I got a 1x6, which is about $6 each, so we're just over $12. I'm selling it for $45 for both of them, and it's going to take under an hour to make. I made the first one in like 8 minutes, and that's figuring out how to make it. So information that you'll want to know. My cuts are being done on a 10-degree angle, and I'm just going to start with those cuts on 10-degree angles right at the start instead of just using it straight and then doing pre-cutting, because it's just going to be a little bit easier. So on this board I already have an angle cut, so I'm going to start with that far edge on top. This is going to be my base, and I need to measure this to be 6.5 inches, like so. And then from here, I'm going to cut the angle going that way. I'll be putting it in with my saw. So I have one angle going in this way, and I want the other angle going in that way. This will be the bottom of the bottom. Similarly, on my big piece, I already have an angle going this way. So using my long edge, I'm going to measure out 3 inches, and I'm going to make a mark. And I'm going to do this cut before my 2 side pieces, just because this is one of the more dangerous cuts because it's so small, so I want to do it first. After that, my 2 side pieces are 10.5 inches, but they're going to be slightly different than these. Actually, we're going to want it to look like this. You want one angle going this way and the other angle going the exact same way. So you have to keep that in mind when you're cutting your pieces. You want a trapezoid shape, not a... I don't know my shapes, okay? I never went to school. Subscribe so I can go to school. Help me out. So without further ado, it is time for us to slap and chop. All right, and just like that, we're done cutting all of our pieces. You should have 4 pieces, a bottom which has slopes going both sides, 2 10.5 inch pieces, slopes going the same direction, like that, 2 of those, and then you should have a small piece which has a 3 inch back with the slope going the same direction, And that is what you need. Now we're just gonna sand this, make it all nice and smooth, and then we'll glue it together, some brad nails, throw some stain on it, and this project will be done. Cool, and I got 15 minutes left to try to get all of that done. Subscribe. I'm ready to glue this thing together. Throw some glue on it. Just like that, near the edge, perfect. And we're gonna take this guy. You want the slope going, so if you're holding it like this, you want the slope going outwards like that. You're gonna turn it, and that's what gets glued on. So it sits flat against the bottom of your table. Now, this is also a rustic project, which is right in my wheelhouse, because it means I can do a terrible job and no one's gonna notice. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, just a... Did I actually blow a nail through this into the table? I blew malt, wow. Because it means I can do a terrible job and no one's gonna notice. Now for this top part, bring it up. Get it there. Squeeze. All right, so we are going to apply some dark walnut stain, as I may have said earlier, or maybe I did not. And then we'll wait a little bit, wipe it off, and attach our hardware. All right, so when you guys are staining, how many coats of stain do you use? I've always been just one coat of stain and I call it good. I don't really worry about doing another one. And I've had benches in my house for 5-6 years and the stain is still holding up quite well and there's like no sealant, no nothing on it. So I'm curious what you guys do. That's what I do. One coat, done. Now let's go put all of our hardware onto these candle caddies. Now this part's going to be super simple. We're going to find center, hold it down, put your punch in the middle. Hardly doing anything at all. I just want to remove a little bit of that material so that my screws don't split the wood. All right, there you have it. 2 little candle caddies to go on a console table. Just another custom project that is coming my way. The story behind this, so I had a completely different thing posted and the customer asked if I could do this because I started offering custom work, as I said. And essentially they saw this at a wedding, they thought it was cool, and they want a set of them to go on their console table in the front of their house. They didn't have dimensions or anything like that. And I kind of just gave some rough ballparks of how big they thought it was. Later on, I'll take a couple nice pictures of this, and then I'm going to post these online. But these are already sold, so I don't have to make more for a customer. I'm just saying, hey, I made these for a customer. This customer is super happy. If you guys are interested in this item or something else that's completely different, whatever you want, reach out to me and we'll see what we can do. And it's been working out really well because I have another project I'm starting right after that. Stay tuned for that. And as always, if there's nothing else, everyone, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.